What's up, guys? Just a couple hours ago, traded in some stuff for these items real quick. I'll show you really briefly there. Some kind of case there and a couple of goodies in there. But yeah, we'll talk about it later. See ya. What's up, guys? Welcome to the pickups. This is the second time I'm filming this. I'm gonna hurry up through this because the last one was like 40 minutes long, so we're gonna go through this really quickly. Alright, first up, free stuff. No particular order. Picked up these from the free bin at 2nd and Charles. A couple Nerf cases there. So, yeah, there you go. And then this actually was in the free bin, and it actually has the game in there. And it's pretty scratchy, but these old PlayStation games play like champs, even with a bunch of scratches. That is Nitrous Oxide. Never played this before. Looks like one of those kind of almost like a Wipeout type game, like a fast racer, futuristic racer type game. But there you go, it's in there, and yeah, scratchy. So, but it was free, so nothing invested. All right, I can't remember when exactly all these were from. This I think was from like almost a month ago, honestly. But I was so excited to finally pick up one of these bad boys. And that is a Nintendo GameCube player disc. It says $30 on here, $29.95, but actually they picked it up for $23.96. It does have the manual, does have the case, and does have the game disc, or the disc, excuse me, not game disc. But that's there. And I recently did a trade video with ShadJuice513, my brother from another mother over there in Ohio. Thank you, man. I can finally now use this and play GPA games. Speaking of GPA games, let's get into some of those. The same time I got that at 2nd and Charles, and I got these two at the same time for $11.96. I have no idea how to even say this. We'll try it. Yggdra Union. We'll Never Fight Alone. Atlas RPG on the GBA. Don't know a whole lot about it, but can't wait to try it out, and try it out on my Game Boy player. And another one I can't wait to try is another Atlas RPG. Got this for $10.36. Riviera, The Promised Land. Another Atlas title. So yeah. And I dropped it. Cool. Awesome. I did that last time, which was great. Alright, then some more GBA games. This was from that following Friday, I believe. Walked in, and all these were 99 cents. Got the classic Frogger for the original Game Boy. You know, you're the frog hopping across the traffic, getting to the other side. Awesome game. Looney Tunes Twubble. Don't know too much about this one. All of them again, 99 cents. And then, awesome. Probably the best of the original Game Boy games. Got Kirby's Pinball Land. So, a pinball game with Kirby. Can't beat that. Alright, and then we picked up a bunch of GBA games along with that. All, for, again, 99 cents. A bunch of these have these compilation board game things on here. We got Battleship, Risk, and Clue. Connect 4, Perfection, and Trouble. Sorry about the glare, guys. And then Candyland, Chutes and Ladders, and the original Memory game. So, normally I probably wouldn't pick those up, but for 99 cents, why not? And then we got another Frogger game, Frogger's Adventures. I believe this is more like a platformer type game. Finding Nemo. And the Powerpuff Girls Mojo Jojo A Go-Go. Yeah, strange title, but I look forward to trying this one out. And probably the best game of the whole lot there was Crash and Spyro, 2 classics on the original PlayStation. Yeah, so awesome. Alright, and then that same day, went to the Salvation Army and picked up the following games. First one up, not worth a whole lot, but it was a GameCube game and it was only $2. All these were $2. Naruto Clash of Ninja 2. It's a little beat up. The artwork is anyway. No manual. And the game disc has a couple scratches, but I think it'll do fine. Obviously, a fighting game with Naruto characters. Have not played this one yet. I have this one, but I haven't played it yet. Game I have played a bunch. If you haven't played any of the Diablo games, you definitely need to. My favorite still 2, but Diablo 3 on the Xbox 360. I have it on PS3 already. This case is really jacked up. Not sure what happened, but it's all in there. Infernal Helm. I wonder if I can still download that. I don't know. Yeah, it's in there. Not too bad of shape, aside from the case being all messed up. But obviously, this is like the grandfather of the Dungeon Delver RPGs. Oh, behind Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, this is. I mean, Diablo is awesome. What can I say? And then I don't have very many of the. I found pretty much over the years just one of the Mortal Kombat games for PlayStation 2, and recently I've found a couple of the other ones. And I finally found this one, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Show the back here. All the ones on the PS2 added like additional content, which was cool. I don't know if this one did or not, but what was cool about these games, they added the environmental traps and whatnot. You kick them into spikes and moving objects and knock them through and different levels and knocking them through the ground and through the ceiling and crap. So that's pretty sweet. No manual, but the game is in there. And I know that the different characters have different fighting styles. You use weapons and whatnot, which was different. And then this one is actually a pretty uncommon PS2 game. I've already bought this one for I bought it about a year ago, I guess. So I haven't had a chance to play it, but I think it got really good reviews. Yeah, it's a sprint car game. 2002 World of Outlaw Sprint Car. This is about a $20 game, folks. So if you see this one out there for cheap, especially for $2, like I found it, definitely pick it up. But yeah, there's some of the screenshots there. Fortunately, it was very scratched, so I got it resurfaced, and it does not have the manual. So I'll definitely knock that off the price when I flip this on eBay. And then later that night, that same Friday, I'm heading up to see my girlfriend. I had to stop one more time. Picked up a couple games. 2 for $5 deal. I'll show you the first one. I can't remember if I have this. I think I have the first one. I'll check. But anyway, Flat Out 2. Amazing racer game, arcade racer. If you haven't ever tried it out, it's a lot of fun. Reminiscent of Burnout in a way. It's crazy, fast paced, and one of the most fun things is these challenges where you like try to crash your car and then send your ragdoll physics guy here through bowling pins, through rings of fire, and just crazy stuff. Very fun game. Highly recommend it. At least I played the first one. I think the second one just enhanced that whole overall experience. And then another racing game. I had to get this one resurfaced too. It was pretty scratchy, but always great to find Mario Kart. Mario Kart Wii. There you go. Probably seen that many times, but that is complete. So, yeah, nice flip. Still didn't really enjoy it on the Wii as much. I don't even know if there's a way to power slide. Like, honestly, I've tried so many times to get into this one and just can't. I think Double Dash and Mario Kart 8, GameCube and Wii U, respectively, are far better games. Anyway, then I think the rest of these are my Second Charles pickups. So, first up, I'll show these. Saw these games in the showcase, and when I see Super Nintendo games that are cheap, I have a hard time passing them up. Especially when it has Godzilla on the front. We got Super Godzilla. I know this isn't the greatest Godzilla game. You know, he just kind of like shows him walking around, and I don't know. It definitely, I guess, had some potential, but definitely didn't live up to it. But still awesome to add this to the collection here. Yeah, $6.95, but actually got that one for $5.56, so not bad. And I believe this is some kind of a platformer type game. Never even heard of it before, but for $7.96 we got Plok for the SNES. Nice clean label, clean pins. And then I have heard of this one for $6.36. I'm always looking to add RPGs to my each library, and my PSP is definitely one of my smaller collections, so definitely always looking to add to the PSP, and that is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Still need to finish the second one. I keep saying that. I feel like the second Kingdom Hearts, I got really far into it, and yeah, but apparently this has 3 new heroes. This guy looks very much like Roxas though, but apparently that's not Roxas. But anyway, got some junk on it. I'll have to clean it up. But anyway, yeah, that's complete. Really nice shape. Has all the inserts and stuff. So sweet. Love adding RPGs to the PSP. And then this is, I just couldn't pass it up because it's a Japanese import title. There you go. If y'all can read that, great. I can't. But it is One Piece Unlimited Cruise for the Wii. Really have no idea what it's about so much, but I mean, obviously One Piece is a Japanese anime about pirates and whatnot, so and obviously I cannot try this one out. I do not have a Japanese Wii, but maybe one day I will. But still pretty cool to add to the collection. And by far, and that was actually, excuse me, my pricing. That was only $3.96. Then, last pickup of that visit to Second and Charles, definitely the coolest pickup. I've seen other people pick this one up many times, and I've been jealous about it because I'd love to get some more fighting games. I love fighters, and this is no exception. Capcom vs. SNK 2 EO for the Nintendo GameCube. So it has your classic Street Fighter characters and then your SNK characters there as well. I cannot wait to try this one out. Actually plays as obviously, you know, these games are awesome. Any of the Marvel vs. Capcom, the Capcom vs. SNK, you know, all these games are amazing. So I picked this one up for $12.76, so not bad. Alright, moving on. So, this one was more of a more recent pickup. Picked this up probably about a week or so ago. Week or two ago. And, yeah, a lot of variety here. I initially went in there just to get the 2 Wii games at the end of the show. But then my buddy Eddie pulled some more out, and I'm like, I probably will need to get some of these. So first up, another PSP title. Apparently it's kind of like you're getting it's like a tactical, almost strategy type game that, again, did not live up to its true potential, apparently. It's okay, but it's a lot of the same kind of battles going on and on and on. It's just, it kind of gets repetitive. But we got Generation of Chaos for the PSP. Picked that up. It says $9, but actually got it for $7.20. Show you some of the back artwork here. Very cool JRPG kind of style there. Anime style. But yeah, there we go. That's complete. Then Armored Core games are awesome. I mean, controlling mechs. I mean, who's not going to have fun controlling a giant mech? But anyway, we got Armored Core Formula Front Extreme Battle. So another Armored Core game here, and that's only $2.36. Fortunately, it does not have the manual, but the game disc is, or the UMD's in there, so that's cool. So yeah, just upgrading your mechs, their abilities, and fighting other mechs. Fun stuff. It's a fun formula. This one, I've seen this one on eBay so many times, and it was a curiosity. I've recently saw like a review of it and everything. It's so, I mean, it's a playable game. It's definitely not the best game, but it's got a really neat thing to it. But we got Chaos Legion. So what's cool about Chaos Legion is that you have control over legions of enemies that will fight alongside you, of monsters that will fight with you. But it's limited to only how many, you have a few different varieties, but it's not a ton of variety of monsters that you control. Plus, I've heard that you're just hitting like square all the time. Square to hit with your sword, and triangle to control your legions. So definitely would have been nice to have more combos, button combos for this game. Voice acting is horrible, but I mean, that's sometimes fun, I guess. But yeah, it's an okay game. But instead of $6.95, I got it for $5.56, if I can talk here. This one is definitely an awesome buy for only $2.36. Got Capcom Classics Collection. Has such classics like Street Fighter II, Ghosts and Goblins, Legendary Wings, Bionic Commando, Forgotten Worlds, Ghouls and Ghosts, Section Z, Final Fight. Just a whole bunch of them. So, awesome. I think I have most of those titles anyway on the NES and SNES and whatnot, but still very cool to have it on a compilation CD on the PlayStation 2, where it'll fire up automatically, whereas if you're playing on the NES, it may be 10 minutes before you even get the game to work. And then I was looking behind the counter at this point when I saw this one, and I was like, could I see that one? She said, sure. We had the price stickers on it. It's a horror game. It's not as rare as the first one. It's the second one. Got Obscure: The Aftermath for PlayStation 2. Sorry about my phone going off. Anyway, yeah, some really cheesy voice lines in this one. Apparently, people are starting to eat black petals or roses or something, or some black plants or something like that, and turning them into zombies and whatnot. And you're playing as like these teenagers and trying to survive. So, I'll pick it up for, it was $7.25, but after the teacher discount, we picked this one up for $5.80. And then a couple more fighting titles. A lot of good fighting games here coming up here. First up is Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume 1. A compilation CD of the Fatal Fury games. It has the first, second, Fatal Fury 1, Fatal Fury 2, Fatal Fury Special, and Fatal Fury 3 Road to the Final Victory. So that is awesome. So there's some screenshots for that. So 4 games on one. That ain't bad. So that's complete. And this cost me $5 even. Not bad for $5. And then another anthology game, fighting series that I have not actually played yet. I haven't played the Fatal Furies yet either, so I am really behind the times on stuff like this. But Art of Fighting anthology. So this has obviously Art of Fighting 1, 2, and The Path of Warrior, Art of Fighting 3. And I picked this one up for $4.76 after the teacher discount. I'll show you the back. So, kind of looks like your 2D kind of fighter, just like Street Fighter. But there you go. He looks very much like Ken here, for sure. Speaking of Capcom characters again, we got another Capcom fighter on the Wii. This is one of the ones I was originally going back for, and that is Tatsunoko vs. Capcom Ultimate All-Stars. So Tatsunoko is like a Japanese anime series that's going on. It's been going on for a while, and then of course you got your Capcom characters, but it's not all Street Fighter characters. As you see, you got Zero, and you got like Beautiful Joe, some other cool characters in there. Show you the back. So, this is obviously another fun 2D fighter. So, that is complete. Pick this one up for $15.96. Not bad. And then the final game, I did not realize, but this is an RPG. This has been sitting in there for a while now, and I just have never picked it up. I'm like, I might pick it up, But I keep finding other things that I want to pick up. But if I known it was an RPG, I probably would have bought it sooner. It's an RPG, and it has almost like Harvest Moon kind of elements and stuff in it. And the battle system is really fun, where you have these balls on your head. That sounds really weird. You have a ball on your head, and you use that in combat. And depending on the way you spin it, you can take out multiple enemies with it. But that game is Upuna. Look, that girl definitely has what looks like to be a gun blade, which is pretty sweet. But here's footage on the back here. Has the cell shaded art style, which is really sweet. I love that. Now I picked this game up for $15.96, and it is complete. And this game is going for about twice as much as what this going rate is for right there. So. I was more than happy to pay that price for that. So, and it's an RPG for the Wii. Awesome. All right, now we're getting to the last pickups here. Yes. So first up, all of these I was really happy to get. First up for the PlayStation 2, it's not as pricey as the GameCube version, but still very happy to get this. This compilation finally has the Mega Man X collection. It has all three on the Super Nintendo, that Mega Man X games, and then it has all the ones on the original PlayStation. So X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6, yeah. So it's got 6 of the Mega Man X games on there. And then it's got this kind of racing game. What was it called? Battle, Chase, and Race. So he's like Racing Rush there, which is pretty sweet. But there you go. There's the back. For under $10, that's a heck of a buy in my book. That's complete. And I picked this up for $7.96. Really cool item here. It's a little dirty, needs cleaned up. It's a little rough around the edges, but my neighbor used to have one of these. I know Chris Miller picked up a bigger one, the 15 one. This is just the 10 cart one, but it's so nostalgic for me to see this in the store. And picking it up for $7.96 after my teacher discount, I just couldn't resist. And that is a official Nintendo case. So it's not real leather, obviously it's like this plastic kind of material, but still it looks pretty cool. And you open it up like that, and as you can see, it's dirty in there. I'll clean that, but definitely happy to pick that up for $7.96. And then the power play. So this last game, I actually already have this game, but I did not have another piece of it, which this one came with. And this is going to be for trade with a buddy of mine. So, yeah, that game is Darkwing Duck. So this is my copy. The other one has already been traded away. Hopefully you'll be seeing his video soon. But yeah. Picked this one up for $31.96. Darkwing Duck for the NES. And it came with the manual. So very happy to get that. It's got a little dog ear there and a little rippling, a little stain on the back. But just people want 20 or 30 bucks for this on eBay just for the manual. So one step closer to getting it complete. Would love to get this complete in the box. It's based off the Mega Man 5 engine. Like some of the stuff looks exactly like. I mean, you got the energy tank, for Mega Man, and just very very similar playstyle. Definitely an awesome pickup. I'm very happy to get the manual, and yeah, for 31 bucks, that was a pretty good deal for me. And actually, I did a trade and got some money taken off of it. So when I walked out of there, I actually only ended up paying 29 bucks out of pocket. So that was a heck of a deal for all these games. So yeah, that is my video. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for such a long video once again, and we will see you later.